Don't you ever like have regrets? You have regrets of skipping the gym, you have regrets of eating unhealthy, and you basically build these regrets and you're like, why do I keep coming back to these addictions? I regret doing this. I regret skipping the gym. I regret laying down for many hours and not doing anything. You have the opportunity to do anything, basically. But it's when you basically don't do it, you feel bad. You feel like you just missed the opportunity. The thing is, when you have regrets, you need to learn how to build the mistakes, learn how to build a new routine, how to get rid of the regrets. Thing is, if you want to build motivation, if you want to if you feel tired and you feel basically just like not going to the gym or whatever, try to build motivation. Try to build a more disciplined routine. And it doesn't have to be intense, right? It just has to be simple. Have a routine where you walk a lot, you take more steps, and when you do that, when you take more steps or run or whatever, do more cardio, it builds work ethic. It builds motivation to literally go to the gym every single day and do your daily routine or whatever. But it builds more courage to do stuff. The reason why you're tired, the reason why you feel sluggish or whatever, is because you're not active enough. It's facts. You're not active enough. You basically just come home or whatever, you rest. You might sleep or fall asleep or whatever. But it's the feeling of going to the gym, knowing that you're going to put more work in. But it's the distractions. It's the way you basically just have too many stuff you're focusing on. So that's what makes you stress. That's what makes you want to lay down or something. But today we're about to talk about ways that we could build motivation over regrets. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get to it. The first one's going to be regrets builds reflection for growth. What I mean by that is basically you just have to know how it reflects you. How do you feel when you regret these excuses? You regret skipping the gym or whatever. How do you feel? And use it as motivation. Tell yourself, I promise I was not going to skip the gym this week. I promise I'm not going to skip the gym any day. You being more consistent, you just promising yourself. And if you can't keep your promise, it makes sense. We're all human beings, we forget. But it's when you basically just write it down, you journal it, you build a routine, you're more active, you're preparing for that moment where you say, I don't feel like going to the gym, but I feel like running. I feel like going outside and taking some steps, at least doing cardio. But also try to find a hobby. Try to find a hobby that you could basically have goals. One hobby that I like is definitely MMA, karate, boxing, Wing Chun. Any sort of hobby like that can fix your mental health, can fix your mindset. Any sort of hobby that you like doing just for fun, but also train hard. You can tell yourself, I want to get better at this. I promised myself I was going to get better at, fighting better or getting bigger and losing weight. Just remember your goals. Remember the small goals you set up this week. I wanted to lose 1 pound per week. But if I skip the gym, I'm going to feel bad. And if I go to the gym, I'm going to feel proud. So having the choices to do stuff, but also just doing it. Just put your shoes on, go for a walk, or shadow box or jump rope, and try to build that motivation to go to the gym. Another thing is, what regrets do is it builds empathy to literally do better next time. So the thing is, if you basically have so much regrets, you keep going back to these bad addictions. The thing is, many people don't understand that the reason why you keep going back is because you keep falling down, you keep relapsing. The way to stop doing that and the way to stop going to these bad addictions is just to stop. It's just to remember what your goals are, but being consistent. Build a routine. Have apps that will tell you, like, you finish your goals, you finish your routine, good job. Because it gives you a reminder set that you want to basically be more consistent. Or you could do is write it down, you journal it, and then put it at the wall, put it in the fridge. Take your journal everywhere or whatever. Put it on your notes. So the thing is, you want to build a routine to be more consistent. Have it be simple. The way to build work ethic is just by doing it without perfection. Doing it slowly, being patient, and just learning. It's like you want to see results fast, but it makes you so like stressed. It makes you go back to the bad addictions, eat Cheetos or whatever. And it's just a bad habit if you're impatient. When you're more patient with results, the more consistent you could be. Now another one is, I guess we kind of talk about this, but social media. Delete anything that distracts you. You don't have to delete Instagram, you don't have to delete TikTok, but use it for business purposes. Use it for either motivation or business. The way to literally not get distracted is by being like in that mind where you just don't care about your phone, don't care about what's going on, who's texting you or whatever, and just focus on how you can better yourself. Read a Bible, read a book, build a routine of learning a new language. So the way to do this is by building a routine that is simple, but is perfect, is impactful. I can't say that word, but it impacts you a lot. So learn how to not get distracted by notifications, not focusing too much on that, and talking more to people. You can really build competition just by talking to people in clubs, classes, and what, but it builds motivation to put yourself out there more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I haven't been uploading lately because, my editing is not that good, and it gives me like too much to think. I think of a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff to film for the videos for you guys, but it's just the editing. I think too much of it. But I promise you guys I'm gonna film more, and I'm gonna film more at the gym for sure, probably the weekends, and then in the week I'm gonna film more self-improvement. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and be more disciplined.